AITA for telling my stepdaughter it's okay if she wants to call me mom? So I feel like there's a lot of context to be given here. AITH married my husband Kieran 5 years ago. We dated for 3 years prior to getting married. He had a daughter Rosie, currently 12, from a pervious relationship. I've known her since she was 5. Kieran has always had the majority of custody over her, as her mother has dealt with numerous addictions through her life, and as such, she comes to see her daughter maybe once every 6 months. She's honestly a nice woman, but she's just faced a lot of issues in her life, and much of the decision to let Kieran have custody was her own. 3 years ago, Kie and I had our first child, currently 3. It was a little while after this that Rosie came to talk to me and asked me if it would make me uncomfortable if she called me mum. I know that I'm not the woman that birthed her and that biologically I'm not her mum, but I was okay with it if that was what she wanted to call me, because the love that I feel for her is very much motherly. I'd never talked to her about it before this point, and she always called me by my name. I wanted to give her the space to talk to me about it if she ever wanted to, or if she didn't. My main concern was always what she was comfortable with. I talked to Kie about it later, and he said the same thing, that he didn't really care as long as both Rosie and I were okay with it. Last night was one of the nights that Rosie's mum had pre-organized to see her, as it's her birthday soon. And so Rosie went off with her mum for dinner, and it was all good. When they got back later, Riley asked if she could talk to me, and so I said yes, figuring it was probably about Rosie, and she basically got very angry that I had told Rosie it would be okay for her to call me mum. Went off on one, saying that I'm not her mum, that I've got my own kid and I can fuck off trying to play happy family with Rosie. I told her that I understood I hadn't birthed her, but that it was Rosie's choice. Riley kind of stormed out after, and I understand why she's upset, but considering that Rosie came to me on her own terms and asked, I don't see how I'm the problem. That being said, I can understand how much it would hurt her mum, but I just don't see how it could be a bad thing for 3 adults to love her so much instead of 2. Rosie was upset about the situation but didn't want to talk to me about why. AITA, should I have dealt with the whole situation differently?